Hi, welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm here to deliver this Pisces energy reading. So, this is your reading if you just love watching all the readings that I do. This is also your reading because you have Pisces somewhere in your birth chart. And this is also your reading because there's a person who's the zodiac sign Pisces and you're wanting to be all up in their business. Welcome. This is for you. We're going to get started with the lyrical evolution. Let's get a song on this energy to get us started. It is called 7 Years from Lucas Graham. I only see my goals. I don't believe in failure because I know the smallest voices, they can keep it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I'll see you later. It has the energy of the Chariot there, which is Cancerian energy. Okay. So 7 years, highly significant here for you. I'm hearing 7 years is a long time to learn a strong lesson. A long time to learn a strong lesson. I'm hearing because I got my boys with me, it's like learning that you have support, learning that you are not alone, learning that there is, even if that energy of support is non-physical, it's still there and it still qualifies and it's still extremely powerful. I'm hearing even where the non-physical energy can be even more favorable. Thank you. The word favorable is what they describe it as, than the physical support. So let's see what tarot spread has a perfect message for Pisces at this time. This is a timeless reading though. So whenever you find it, there's something here for you. Some of you will feel like this is a completely personal reading, and it's the advice spread. Okay, it's a 5-card spread. We're going to get started with the P&Q Oracle and just lay these 5-card positions for you. We will be layering it. I also have the Prism Oracle, the Oracle of Mystical Moments, and the Tarot of Mystical Moments to read this message for you. I will be channeling certain messages because I channel by nature. And so channel messages come through all the time. And yeah, anything that comes through, I'll be speaking it for you. So starting in our first position, actually, before we do that, let's look at the bottom of this P&Q Oracle. What do we have there? It says, Mommy in her bed and P&Q crawling in her room. Mommy in her bed and P&Q crawling in her room. This card actually used to come out in the reading all the time. And it always talked about having, it definitely talked about the birthing process. It talked about you're creating something. You're creating something from where you're at. And the energy of it is growing. The energy of it is growing. It grows because of your focus on it. And I'm hearing big eyes because mommy has big eyes in this. So there's this energy of, when you have big eyes, there's this amazement. There's this amazement that comes through. Okay. What's at the bottom of this Prism Oracle? And we have faith. Things come full circle. The energy comes full circle. What you put out comes back to you. The energy of the experiences bring, I'm hearing follow-up experiences that confirm, affirm what you had learned when you initially went through said experiences. Okay. All right. So we're going to layer this again. Let's see what's at the bottom of the Oracle of Mystical Moments. We have the Treasured Memories, card number 18. Treasured Memories. Because there's a cloud in her balloon that she's holding onto the string to, I'm hearing there's some confusion about what was, some confusion about what has been. But there's a acceptance, even though you don't. So there's this this understanding that, I don't understand exactly why everything happened, but I know there's a reason for everything. And the thing is, she's got these beautiful flowers that are blossomed open on her hair. And so in her consciousness, she knows how to use, I'm getting whatever comes her way, to make something more empowered, reveal itself through that experience. Okay. Um, she has a black and white zebra shirt on, a blouse, an asymmetrical blouse. Somebody here really loves an asymmetrical blouse, but there's something about her, like it's either yes or no, it's black or white, it's here or there, or it's, it is or it isn't, kind of an energy. At the bottom of the Tarot of Mystical Moments, we have the King of Wands. It's the female King of Wands. She is decisive. She takes action, but she brings her natural loving and nurturing ways to the experience. Okay. So let's get into the spread now with those foundational cards, which are saying you're creating something, you're birthing something into your reality. And whatever this is connected to what your beliefs are, understanding that some things from your experiences of the past are not fully, like you have not all been revealed. Just like there's reasons for things that have happened that have not always been revealed, but you did what you did decisively and intuitively. You followed through. Okay, so now let's go into our first position, which says you as you are. The first card out is, Sonic chasing Minecraft Sonic through a portal with speed. This is Quentin's drawing from 2021. And this card has often come through in the past, and it always talks about the higher self is pushing the physical self to go through this portal. So where are you? You're in the middle of a huge timeline jump, quantum leap, timeline shift, magnificent change in your life. A transformation is happening for you. And we have rest. So where are you? You're resting. You're sleeping a lot. It's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. Sometimes your soul just needs to reconnect and adopt and accept new energies for yourself. And that is easier to happen, just like healing, as you sleep. I pick up on a good rest though, because of the color green that's on all over this card. This always feels like a peaceful rest. This isn't something where somebody's on bed rest because they've been injured. This is where somebody's like, oh, I think I'm just going to lay here and enjoy the feeling of the sheets in my feet. Yes, that's a good feeling. Let's see what else in you as you are. We have the Night Ride, card number 46. Look at this protection energy. These two owls, wisdom, sitting on the back of the elephant. Okay. Night Ride. I see that, like, there's wisdom that you've acquired from things that you have been through. Wisdom has always been next to you. Wisdom serves as a protection to you. The purity of your intent is also wisdom on your part, because it's going to safeguard you moving forward, whatever, because that purity of your intent means that whatever you're putting out, whatever you're doing it from a beautiful, positive intention, from a pure intention. You're not doing anything to manipulate people, deceive people, lie to people, hurt people. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to damage anything or anyone. You do it from purity and pure intentions. The elephant, the fact that the elephant is here, the elephant is standing in water. So water representing emotions, and the elephant representing a long memory. So there's this energy here of, like, I can keep my emotions calm because I have wisdom always with me, and it protects me. And I've been through this before. This is actually not as difficult as it was the first time. And this is not the second time. I've been through this a few times. Okay. And then in the water, we see reflected the stars. So even within all of the emotions, we maintain hope. We maintain faith. Yeah. And then we see all these glimmers in the sky. They look like little light bugs lit up. But it's like, even when it's dark, it's showing me a scene from some movie or show that I seen at some point in time. I could not even begin to think of the name to tell you, but it was a K-drama. And the girl, when she would go through the woods, through the forest outside of the palace walls, in the nighttime, the fireflies always came, the light bugs always came and lit her path. And um, it was connected to, beautiful intentions of love towards her. I'm hearing in this case, it's beautiful intentions of love that you have put out towards other brings the fireflies your way to light your path. In other words, even nature is going to show you what to do. So it's like you get ready to go to a party, or you go somewhere, you're driving to work, you're driving to the store, wherever you're driving, you're getting in your car, you go, and you start noticing license plates. First, you say CCC. You see a license plate, CCC, with 004, let's say, at the numbers at the end. But CCC to you, since you speak Spanish, or you at least understand CCC means yes, yes, yes. So for you, you were like, oh, the universe is saying yes, right? Then you keep going and you see a 777, and you're like, oh, the divine is confirming that I'm on my path, right? So you keep going, and you're just continuing to observe. Then you say 333, and you're like, oh man, new things are happening for me. And there's alignment of mind, body, and soul. There's creating things for me right now. And then, as you're getting ready to get off the highway, you see a 555 license plate, which is, to you, you're saying, the divine changes in my life are in order. They're perfectly divine, everything perfectly delivered for me, and so this is what the energy is of these fireflies, these light bugs that light up your path. It's how, and I use license plates as an example, but for somebody, you're seeing peonies everywhere. Like, how can you tell every time when you see a peony? But yes, you really love peonies. That's how you can tell, because it's something you love that continues to show up in your experience. For somebody, it's these white owls. For somebody, it's just owls all in general. Okay. And for somebody, this is an experience that happens when you dream. You dream, and it confirms your pathway for you. But either way, this is what you are. This is you as you are. So let me see. In the tarot, you have the Four of Wands. Look at this. The Four of Wands is saying you're already on your new path. It's like y'all already married. You just having a celebration now. This is like you already got your degree. Now it's time for the after party. Yeah, that type of vibes. This is like This is like the celebration dinner after a promotion, after a new acquirement, like acquirement of some new property, a new business, a new degree, a new certification, a new partnership, a new, some sort of new um, um, elevating level in your life. This is who you are. This is you as you are right now. Your higher self, like, it just seems to push you through, taking all the wisdom and the experience from the past, using the knowledge that you have to guide you through a beautiful path, actually. Yeah. So somebody, like, I just see somebody got a new house, somebody started a new career, somebody started a new business, somebody started a new relationship, something like that. Excuse me. The second card is asking, are you on the right path? Excuse me, not the second card, the second position. In this case, you could use one deck, but I've layered 4 decks here for you. So, are you on the correct path? From the PNQ Oracle, we have grandma with baby inside a rocking thing, and then we have a big spider over here. It's a big spider over here, and then we have grandma with the baby in the rocking thing. This card, if I have to say yes or no off of this, I would say yes. You're on the right path, because the spider is over there. Not only is the spider over there, the big spider is over there, but there's this protective element around it. So this is letting me know, like, you're not putting yourself in risky situations, taking unnecessary risks. Some risks are necessary and worth taking, but some risks are not. Okay, and the risk that's not worth taking, it would, because it's coming out as a spider. Like, the spider is a intricate weaver, right? It has everything inside of it. It produces everything it needs to spin a web. Webs are they're giving me the word historically, but like in our society, web of lies, web of deceit. The web is not necessarily something nice. And in my consciousness, when I see the web, it's like the karmic smut, the repetitive cycle, the ugly stuff that we learned, the unpleasant part of our programming, even. Okay, and we have reflection. Are you on your correct path? The reason I brought up all that though about are you on your correct path is because all that stuff is to the side. It's out of your way. Okay, you're taking care of the baby inside of the rocking thing, and it's like it's not in front of you. Are you on your correct path? Yes. With the reflection, like your life is showing you yes. Why? Because you could see and be aware of the drama, the karma, the tea, the all that stuff that's going on, the cheese man, you know what I'm saying, all the drama, the soap opera stuff, that middle school BS. You could be aware of it, but it's not in your immediate life. It's not involving you. You could hear about it out there on the circle, your coworkers, your cousin you only talk to once a year. You know what I'm saying? The neighbors over there who you say hi and bye to, and once in a while they get chatty. Um, Somebody's neighbor is actually named Kathy, so I'm like, wow, chatty Kathy, really? Okay. What else? Are you on the correct path? We have the mermaid's love. Mermaid's love, interesting. So the mermaid's love came through in a reading that I just recently did. It is card number 24. And there's in this card there's the energy, even though these two come from different places according to the book, it's like they've got real love there. But here's the thing about this love. Let's say they do want to move in together. uh are we going to live in the water, or are we going to live in the tree? Because one's a mermaid and one's a bird. Like one has feathers. The masculine energy is a bird. So somebody has a air sign, and somebody else, the feminine energy, is a water sign. But the feathered one lives in the tree. The mermaid lives in the water. How long can they actually be together? How much can they really be together? Well, somebody is determined to find out. Okay. Some of you are with a match that you know is for right now, it's not for forever. Okay. But there's a resonance. Okay, let me see what else we have. Are you on the right path? We have the Five of Wands. There's the Five of Wands. Okay. There's strategy here. There's competition. You got to make a good move. You got to make a wise move, because any wrong move could equal a big drama, big problems. Mm. Five of Wands. This is strategically placing everything in its place of priority in life is necessary at this time. So for somebody here, is this energy? Are you on the correct path? I see, like, overall, you by yourself, you are. I do see a connection though that brings chaos. I see a connection here that disrupts the flow. It disrupts the flow. I see you making a choice though. Which one? For somebody here, you're choosing. You're making a choice. And the question is, they're throwing it back to you about, are you on the correct path? Is this somebody who you could actually move forward with? Is this somebody who you could actually sustain with, and they could sustain with you? Like I said, the bird is not going to go live under the water, and the mermaid is not going to go live in the trees. They just do not belong there. Mm. Yeah, anywhere where you have somebody here that just does not belong, that's why the spider's on the side. So if you're in the middle of a partnership and it just seems like through this person there's always all this crazy drama and it's starting to affect your life, you may want to be reconsidering that, because you is what they're showing me is you attracted some and you're trying to sustain something that's not meant to stay on your path. There's a card in one of these handmade oracle decks of mine that says chaos is uh, the attempt to maintain one or more counterproductive energies. So it's like when you try to stick to somebody, like I said, one lives in the water, one lives in the air, who is not compatible, who brings disharmony to the situation, it's going to result in chaos. When if you have a very peaceful energy and you have a very chaotic energy, like the chaotic energy is going to introduce their chaos into your peaceful world, and now where did your peace go? So that energy is here. If you resonate with that, then I would say no, you're not really on the correct path. If you realize and you reflect it, because I'm seeing it goes both ways with your energy. Some of you this way, some of you go that way, to where you already saw this chaos and you said, you know what, I'm not going to do that to myself. You separated yourself from it. Then I would say yes, you're on your right path. The correct path for you at this time is to recognize. So wherever you're at with that understanding that you know all connections don't enable you to keep your peace, right? And it doesn't mean any little hiccup that does happen. I'm talking about major drama that doesn't pass. I'm talking about prolonged. I'm talking about y'all might have used to fight like once a week, once every 3 days. It turned into once every 2 days. Now it turned into every day. Now it turned into 3 times a day. You see what I'm saying? So there's a progression also with this. And then, the more you learn, the more experience you gain. Somebody here has sufficient experience here to see things another way. And as somebody's already said, I'm not entertaining this at all. Like, I can already see where this is headed, and I'm just going to let that go over there, and has retired themselves from this chaotic situation because they could see it immediately. It's like how they say practice makes perfect. Perfect in this case is being able to sense right away, instead of needing so many things to go wrong before you realize that this is counterproductive energy. This person is counterproductive to you meeting your goals, attaining what you chose to attain, coming here to do what you came here to do. So let's see, what is the main obstacle in our third position? It says grandma cutting pickles in the kitchen. Oh, I heard there's another bus coming every 15 minutes. You could cut this one off. There's another one. So what's the obstacle? It's like the obstacle is nonstop. That's what I'm saying. The obstacle going to keep showing up here, going to show up there. You have to cut it up every time. Okay. What else? Confidence. Because it's showing up in as a main obstacle, the glasses are standing out to me as like, um, so the dots that is in the lenses of the glasses, there's little dots there. It's like you're seeing what you want to see. You're only seeing what you want to see. Okay, that's the energy there. All right, let's see. And moon dance. Moon dance. So there's this. It's about perspective. Okay, the moon dance. Balance. She's walking a tightrope. Okay, getting out of your comfort zone. There is a need for another perspective here because there is a major Roman numeral 12 on the 7 years card, which is major arcana, the hangman, a different perspective. Okay, what's the main obstacle? The moon dance. The three little birds are sitting on the wire there, and she's got her boots on. The moon is like floating her along her path. Okay, let me see what else. And the 7 of wands. So the main obstacle is that while you have these situations are building your confidence up to make that choice, to discern, to be able to recognize when it's chaos and conflict and you don't want no part of it, and to be able to identify when it goes from bad to worse type of a thing so you don't get caught up. It's all these different ones. Like, you're gonna have to keep um it's like they'll run out eventually they will run out. Eventually they will run out of more pickles to send you to chop out, to cut off. You know what I'm saying? Pickles, sour pickles, dill pickles. It's like, I heard they leave a nasty taste in your mouth. What's up, Mars? Welcome back, babe. Yeah, so the obstacle is that, you have to stand in this position. And I feel like for you, intuitively, you built your confidence to remove these from your energy, because if the 7 of wands with this guy behind bars, it's like, yeah, he can't come out. I don't care how strong he is. He might be bending bars a little bit, but there, you take the obstacles and you put it in its place, which is having used that knife and cutting it off. Cut it off. We cut it off with confidence. So that's what's with the obstacles, is that, building your confidence and cutting it off with confidence. Okay, so let's see what is helping you. What's helping you? It says, what stairs do you like? What's helping you is you can do this any kind of way you want. This is Quentin's drawing from 2021. And so he drew a bunch of different types of stairs, and he asked the question, because when I wrote down the note, what is this card, grandson, right? Is what stairs do you like? So as what is helping you, what this is telling me, it's like, there's a lot of different ways you can get here, babe. You don't have to do it with chaotic relationships. If you want to, you can. See, we have this chaotic looking staircase right here. Like, you can choose the chaos and the conflict if you want to. I don't feel like that's what you want. But there's the question there. Which one do you like? Which way do you want to do this? There's a more traditional looking set of stairs here. There's one where it's like floating planks. There's different types of stairs. There's some even more oval, circular shaped stairs. Which stairs do you want to go? Which way do you want to elevate? You could elevate in a partner project or on a solo project. You can elevate in a relationship or single. You can elevate in isolation or in the front of the public eye. You can isolate whichever way you or elevate whichever way you want. You can choose which way you want to elevate. This is about elevation. And the universe has a multitude of ways that you can elevate. It's about your choice. Is this what you want? Is it pleasing to you? You can make yourself go through some very unpleasant ways to elevate if you want. You have that opportunity. You have that choice. You don't have to choose something that's so difficult. Is the energy that's coming as what's helping? Let's see. And look, energy. What is helping? The energy helps. Where your focus flows, where your focus goes, energy flows, and that's what grows. Where your focus goes, energy flows, and that's what grows. One more time for emphasis. Yes, please, and thank you. Where your focus goes, energy flows, and that's what grows. So it's helping you, the energy and your point of focus. The point is to elevate. The way you choose to do it is up to you. That's personal preference. I'm hearing personal preference. And look at this. What is helping you? You have card number 26, transformation. You have transformation on the table. So what's helping you is it change. Like it's right there on your chest. You got this big old butterfly right on her chest. It's like you want this change. You want this elevation. I'm hearing you know how to connect your heart energy to your outcome goal. In other words, you know how to feel the emotions of it being accomplished, of this change having been accomplished. This is helping you. What else? We have the hermit, and there's the isolation. There's the alone time, the time to sit with your thoughts, to really process how you feel and what your perspectives are. Consider what you've learned and find your own guidance. This is about you finding your guidance, not necessarily looking for anyone else's. This is also other people who don't know how to do that, confiding in you, looking to you for guidance. Well, will that work for you? Well, maybe I'll try that too, type of a vibe. Okay, so that's what's helping you. You have elevation. Universe is here to assist you in your elevation. There's so many different ways to do it. It doesn't have to be cut in stone that you should do it this way. This is the way it must be. How to progress is in our final position. Let's see what we have in your Pisces energy on how to progress. Interesting. Excuse me. This is also Quentin's drawing. It says grandma on the computer. And I'm hearing the word research. For some of you, how to progress, put in the work, do the study. You know, make that calculate. I heard count the cost before you undertake any new endeavor. Okay, count the cost before you build something. Okay, and then we have surrender. There is so some of you are actually like right now sitting here watching this on a computer. Right? It says grandma on the computer. And so it's like you could use the technology. There's so much technology out here. Just surrender to the fact that you actually could do the research to deduce your own choices, to not have to get caught up in this mess. Like some of you have been wondering, the causes of this or that specific experience in your life, in your relationships. And it's like, get the mechanical understanding. There's this energy of get the mechanical understanding. When you surrender to, there are mind mechanics that influence these types of behaviors and those. And when you understand them about yourself, that's going to help liberate you from like autopilot repeating a process that you already chose that you didn't want to do. You're Four of Wands, you're on a new path, but there's this energy here of wanting to really get the mechanics down because you are on the new path. We don't want to revert, and we don't want to throw some more mud on the new path. Let me see what else we have on how to progress. Like a bird, card number 22. Number 22 is my master builder energy. And like a bird, so there's this energy here of you receive information from the divine, you receive downloads from the highest self, and you receive guidance from your soul team. There's this energy, though, of part of what you've been getting is understanding that You're not going to sit here forever. The place where your feet are now will change. There's also the message here of be where your feet are for now, for soon enough, they will not be there any longer. It's like appreciate where your feet are now. I'm hearing starting a new business, appreciate where your feet are now. I'm hearing starting a new course of study, appreciate where your feet are now. I'm hearing starting a new family, appreciate where your feet are now. I'm hearing starting a new routine, appreciate where your feet are now. I'm hearing whatever it is you're starting, appreciate where your feet are here now. Yeah, because where your feet are is going to evolve. I'm hearing, and where your appreciation for where your feet are now is going to help build master builder energy. The next step is siguiente paso. Yeah, the next step is going to get built and formulated from the energy right now. So surrender to that fact, which is like, I'm here where I'm supposed to be now. Let's see what else is going to help you progress. The strength card. The strength card always requires taking a moment. Take a moment before you do anything. Take a moment and really process. Is this in my best interest? Is this a repetitive pattern? Is this me allowing carnal needs to dictate what I'm going to do next? Is this me honoring what I need on the spiritual level as well as the physical level? I'm hearing so necessary. Also, I could do a lot with this strength card energy. I have the power to do so much. It doesn't make all of those things that I have the power to do a good idea. Some of the things I could do could get me in trouble. So, how to progress? Pay attention to your actions. Self control. It's huge when it comes to strength because true power is self control. When you have self control, it's nobody's fault the way you respond and react to situations. It's not because, well, they said this, and so, then I couldn't help it. I just had to. No, there's none of that. None of the blame game. It all goes away. There's a lot of accountability that comes with the strength card, holding yourself accountable for your actions, for your consequences, and for your repercussions. And there's also the wisdom of what unfolds from taking certain actions, and not allowing yourself to get to that point. But the accountability is so important because so many people often they throw themselves, and I'm hearing launch themselves into further problems with that five of wands energy because they're trying to control other people and other things. And that's interesting because in this five of wands, what do we have but this lady here, this lady who is trying to control where everybody comes and goes because that makes her feel better. But the true mastery and true control is not about controlling what the others do. It's about controlling what you do in response to who they be. See, when you decide that it's okay to control them, you've literally given a green pass, a green light, a go to anybody that wants to control you too. And you create this energy of being controlled by outside forces in your own life because you're trying to control those who are outside forces in your life. So in this strength card, the true power is not in controlling them, but it is on you gaining control of yourself. It's not their fault that you feel any kind of way. The feelings are created inside of you. It's the way you're choosing to respond to that. When you understand it, those emotions that don't feel so hot when you look at that or when you experience that which they're offering you to respond to, then you understand that those feelings are guiding you on what your next step should be. When it feels so bad that you want to lash out, you want to act out, you want to be violent, you want to be disrespectful, whatever these things are, that is you letting you know like you don't even really need to deal with this. You don't really need to be here. You're not seeing this right. You're entertaining some stuff that you ain't gonna business really entertaining type of a thing. And that's why I be feeling crappy. And that's why I be getting people. I'm hearing hot and bothered because you are hot and bothered. It is not them that is making you hot and bothered. There's this energy strongly here about them. You being hot and bothered is never their fault. It's your fault. It's not their fault. Um, so casting the blame to them is just disempowering. And so to reclaim the power is about taking accountability for the way a person responds to this, that, or the other, to these different control tactics, to do these people that comes into your life. Because remember, somebody here, you got a person in your life, and there's just realizing like, oh, that's not my partner. Like, we don't even go together. We don't even vibe in the same energy. We don't behave, harmoniously. We don't even get along. We don't even fucking like each other. What are we doing together? But somebody here is so much easier. It's so much easier at first to cast the blame to somebody else. But the hidden, it's so hard about that, is that if it's somebody else's fault, you ain't got no power to do nothing about it. So in this energy, there is the guidance as well as, don't let it be anybody else's fault. Let it be your fault. So at least then you have the power to do something about it, to make a change. This is what I have for you, Pisces. More information about me is below the video in the description box. Thank you for your love donations. Choose me for your personal consultations. Doing all the YouTube stuff here to encourage the growth on the channel so that more people can get the messages just like you. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.